afternoon to everybody. According to my time frame here, my topic is challenges of personnel retention in Cameroon, a study of selected companies in Douala, Cameroon. Okay, first of all, the aim of this research is to provide possible solutions to challenges of personnel retention in Douala, in Cameroon. And we know the strength of every organization is found in is seen in its ability to retain personnel. So in Douala, Cameroon, from based on the survey carried out, we have issues of personnel retention following because of some of the following things that have been outlined in the research further. Now, I carried out the research based on the research I used was a qualitative research through the help of a questionnaire that I took to the different companies. Of course, the companies did not want to be their identities to be disclosed, as well as the employees who filled the form. So I distributed out the questionnaires, and from the results found out by the questionnaires, we realized that the issue of the challenges of employee retention is Cameroon, Douala, Cameroon, because companies are unable to put forth a career path for the employees. And that is to a greater extent, and to a lesser extent, it's because of lack of personnel development. There is no employee who will not want to know their path, their career path, their growth path, and how is that supposed to be? It's done through personal development. And once an employee cannot find that, in as much as you can give them the best of the salary, the best of compensation or reward package, all that is not enough because there is more to that. Because the companies I went to for questioning, we realize that they are big multinational companies that pay their employees well, they pay their personnel well, they have good reward package, they have a good compensation, but you still find out that employees still tender resignation letters. You find out that employees still have to still as apply for anticipated retirement. So now, why will all the good salary and all the good packages, why would employees still tender resignation letters, or why would they still tender in anticipated retirement? That is because there is something more than just being motivated by the salary. Because you can be motivated by a salary, but at the end of the day, there is something that you will find out that you are lacking in, and that is from the results gotten from the research, realize that it's career path. Furthermore, and based on the questionnaire, the way the questionnaire was carried out, we have codes. Each answer has a code. And for example, a question on why would you remain in a company? Is it because of a career plan or this? So we realize that the answer for career path has a code, and the code, for example, can be for like, but with my research, the code for career path was 8. And from the 11, from the employees that were questioned, we realized that 8 7 out of 11 said that the only thing that can make them stay in a company, if it's because they have a career path. And what will not make them stay is if there is no disposition for for career growth or personnel or personal development, because career path and personal development work together. So career path is a subset of personal development. So, and to carry out this research was not without challenges. I faced enormous challenges to get the information. You know, to get response from the respondents was not easy because they had some will take it and they will stay with it. You come back. Is it has it been answered? No, it's not been answered. And all the like it was not sorry it was difficult to get them to answer the questionnaire on time. And also there was also the challenge of transportation because the distance to where I was and to where they were was quite a long distance. And all those were the challenges, the major challenges that the research faced. And but at the end of the day, the research went through and we acquired information. And this research also urges, it encourages further research to be done on the same because it encourages other researchers to find out how it is in their country, how what actually is the cause for lack of personnel retention in an organization of their choice, in a company of their choice. I did mine and it applies to Douala only, not in other areas of Cameroon, but it applies to Douala. So probably it will apply differently in other cities in Cameroon. And so the research recommends that further research should be done on how career plan can be used to encourage personnel development, to encourage personnel retention in an organization. That is what the research recommends for other people, to other researchers who be interested to dive into this same path in their own country, um, to find out how in my country is career path that is a challenge to employee retention. If only organizations can put in place a career path that every employee knows that this is where they are going to for the next quarter, for this other quarter, they will be retained. But once there is no information about where you are going to as a personnel in Douala Cameroon, employees, the personnel will tend to be dismotivated. And when an employee is not motivated, he will not be able to perform. And when there is no performance, next thing is that the personnel will be trying to look for where he has the possibility to dive to grow in his or her career. So I urge all other researchers who want to do the same in their own countries to find out how what is the cause of employee challenges to personnel retention. Um, to that effect, that is the end of my presentation, and thank you all for listening. Thank you.